Good afternoon everyone. আজকে আমরা চ্যাপ্টার 8 HRM ব্যবস্থাপনা কনটেক্সটে লাস্ট দুইটা আমাদের যে লার্নিং আউটকাম বাকি আছে 4 এবং 5 আমরা কভার করব। So the chapter topic is retaining, developing and retrenching staff. So retaining, developing and retrenching staff are key aspects of human resource management that directly impact on organization's ability to meet its strategic goal. That means the strategic goal set by the organization kind of depend on retraining, developing and retrenching. So now let's get into the deep of the three of the topics. Retaining staff. Retaining staff involves keeping talented employees within that organization and minimizing turnover. That means through retaining, we get the talented employees in the organization and we don't let them go from our organization so that they can join other organization. So we keep them in our organization as our staff. So effective retaining strategies can help maintain organizational stability, reduce recruitment costs and ensure continuity of expertise. I mean they are able to continue their expertise. So key factors for retaining staff include competitive compensation and benefit, like giving them competitive benefit, giving them compensation which is market standard, also giving them compensation in a way that they feel valued and they feel honored and they stay with the organization. Number second point is career development opportunities, providing opportunities for growth, promotion and skill development which will help them to do improvement in their career and development. Number three is work-life balance, flexible working hours, remote work hours and adequate vacation leave contribute to employee satisfaction and also it affects the retention of the employee and they feel honored and they stay with the organization. Number four, recognition and award. Acknowledging and rewarding employees for their hard work and achievements can create a positive work environment and employees feel satisfied and they continue to stay with the organization. Company culture and engagement. A positive organizational culture that promotes open communication, inclusivity and mutual respect can create a sense of loyalty and belonging for the employees for which you will stay at the organization. Job satisfaction and role alignment. So ensuring that employees are in roles that match their skill and they are able to utilize their full potential at the organization and also it helps them to progress in their career. Number 2 point is developing staff. So employee development focuses on helping employees to enhance their skills and abilities, fostering personal and professional growth to meet the organization's current and future needs. So the key strategies for staff development include training and education, offering to them both training and education like soft skill training, other trainings which will help, which is relevant for in their job sector and which will help them in their respective job. Mentorship and coaching, pairing employees with mentors or coaches who can provide guidance regarding career, who can give them counseling and career advice. This helps build confidence and provide clear path for the employees in their respective career. Leadership development programs, identifying and grooming potential leaders for the future within the organization, which helps them to be specialized in different things. Cross-training, encouraging employees to work across new roles and responsibilities within the organization, which helps them to get to know about different departments at the organization and also they get to have experience of different things in the organization and it reduces the job monotony thing and strengthens team's dynamics. Performance management and feedback. Regular performance reviews, constructive feedback and goal setting are crucial for employees' growth. Clear expectation and alignment with the organization goals can motivate employees to achieve their full potential. Then retrenching staff. Retrenching means letting them go. So retrenching staff or reducing the workforce is typically seen as the last resort during times of difficulties when an go through. So while it is necessary action in certain circumstances, that means the organization gets forced to do the retrenchment, but it can have significant emotional and financial implications that will have impact on the employees, and also the organizations get affected. So key considerations for retrenching staff include clear communication. The communication needs to be clear. The employee whom we are suspending or is going out from the organization, they should be informed things in clearly. The communication needs to be clearly. Employees need to understand the reason behind the decision, the process, and how it will impact them. Legal compliance. Organizations must ensure they adhere to labor laws and regulations regarding retrenchment, whether they are maintaining the labor laws and rules. It needs to be clear, including severance pay, notice periods, and other legal obligations need to be followed. Support and outplacement services. Providing employees with the support, whereas they are going out from the organization, but they need to be given the support system regarding outplacement services, which can help them in their transition smoothly and can help them to start their career in the new ways. Minimizing impact on morale. Retrenchment can have a negative impact on the morale of remaining employees. Offering job security, maintaining open communication, ensuring support systems are in place can help reduce the impact. Voluntary exit options. In some cases, offering voluntary exit can be an option, like giving them the scope to get job in another organization, giving them the chance to have their retirement in their own way, and allowing employees to live in their own terms, which will be respectful for them. So the next point is HRM implication of language standardization. So language standardization in human resource management refers to the use of a consistent set of language or terminology across the organization to ensure clear communication and alignment in the organization. That means everyone in the organization is on the same page, they understand everything regarding the language, how it is being spoken, and how the information, knowledge sharing are delivered. So this can involve everything from adopting a common language for day-to-day operations to create standardized processes and terminology in HR policies, training, and documentation. That means in the process of everything regarding HR, the standardization of language can help for the organization. So below are some key HR considerations related to language standardization. So recruitment and hiring. Standardizing language using a common corporate language can be helpful for the organization and may widen talent pool by giving scope to different type of people who are interested to apply for the job. Like it will help and give scope to different people from different region to apply. Like the common corporate language is English. So if the language is standardized in the format of English, then everyone who does know English from each and every country can apply for the job. It helps the organization to attract a diverse set of candidates with the necessary skills who are interested, they can apply for the job. Job description and communication. Clear and standardized language in the job description and hiring materials ensure that candidates are fully aware of the job description and information, what they need to do, how the things will be done. So the communication is crystal clear. Training and development. Consistency in training. A standardized language can ensure consistency across training and materials, making it easier to deliver and track the progress of the employees through training. Language proficiency. Employees may need to attain proficiency in the standardized language, which would necessitate additional training or language courses. That means the language proficiency is needed. As the language is English, that means the HR needs to be sure that everyone is aware of the language which is English, and also HR might need to implement language development programs as part of employee development by which everyone gets to know the language English and everyone can participate. Number 3, communication and collaboration. Streamline communication. A standardized language facilitates smoother communication between departments, teams, and geographical locations from different parts of the world who are working. They have, in the different departments, they have smoother communication, ensuring better collaboration among them in the departments they work, in whichever country it is. Inclusive versus exclusive. While standardized language promotes efficiency, it can also lead to feeling of exclusion for non-native speakers. That means the people who are not used to with the language English, they can feel left off. So, HRM must ensure that communication channels remain open and inclusive for employees who may not be proficient in the standard language. Employee engagement and moral. Inclusion and diversity. Common language can promote inclusivity by ensuring all employees can participate in the decision meetings and decision-making process. However, HRM must be proactive in ensuring that non-native speakers are supported and not left out. Employees well-being. Employees who are not comfortable with the standardized language might experience stress as they are not able to understand the language English, which can affect their job performance, and also they will not be able to get engaged with the organization. HRM needs to provide resources and support for language learning and integration. Number 5, performance management. Assessment consistency. Standardized language can facilitate more uniform performance evaluations. That is, as the language is English, everyone understands English, so it will be easy to track down the performance process as well. And it makes it easier to compare employees' performance in different locations. Biasness in evaluation. That means the evaluations cannot be done in a biased way. Like the way, if someone is not fluent in English, like the way if someone is non-native, that means he is not well in English or he is not able to talk or understand English. In that way, the judgment should be fairly. There should be no unfair judgment or overlooked due to language proficiency issues. This requires the establishment of fair and equitable performance management practice. Number 6, legal and ethical consideration. Privacy and confidentiality. Language standardization might affect the handling of confidential information. It can affect regarding handling the confidential information, as HR professionals must ensure all employees in all sectors, regardless of their language proficiency, understand their rights and responsibility regarding privacy and data security. Number 7, change of management. Adoption of new language norms. Implementing language standardization might require a significant cultural shift within the organization. That means when we are setting a standard that the language will be English, it can affect different people who doesn't understand English. So in order to implement the language or in order to adopt the new language, HRM will need to support this transition through change management strategies that emphasize the benefits of standardization, like the benefits of implementing English as a language by addressing any resistance from employees. Technology and HR systems. Number 8, global HRIS, human resource information system. Standardized language in HR system allows for easier data entry, processing, and reporting. So it can lead to improved HR analytics and better decision making process in global scale. So language standardization in HRM offers numerous benefits such as improved communication, consistency, and a globalized talent pool. However, it also represents challenges related to inclusivity, employees' morale, and cross-cultural communication. So with that, that's all for today. We are done with chapter 8. Thank you.